A few things I tend to see when people go to pick up the horse's feet. First of all, they don't pay attention to where the horse is standing. So they just like randomly pick up the foot, meaning if I wanted this foot, would this horse be able to stand in this position? No, he couldn't. He'd have to balance out. Now he's adjusted, but look how close together the hind feet are. Is that any more balance if he's a tripod? No, especially if he's making the balance in the front and I'm trying to pick up a front foot, I've increased the chances of him leaning on me. So if instead I can influence right front, left front, and you see how his hindquarters swung out to his right side with that right hind, I need to be able to influence a change, asking him to step around with his hindquarters, let go of the right hind, adjust the left, find the front, and then I'm going to ask the front to step back over. Again, I haven't moved my feet, and then I'm going to ask that right hind to step up. Say, hey, so you see how it's swung out? That means there's still tension in there, which means if I were to ask him to pick up his foot and he was braced in that right hind, you can even see it's like pogo stick in his hock and his hoof area. So I'm asking him to get more elastic in it. You can see the drag marks when he's not. So the softness the horse is carrying ahead of time is going to affect the quality and the balance. Watch the right hind. So I ask it to step straight forward here. It's the first time it's come forward, and now he's more balanced. So then, as I go to come in, he's ready with this front foot. Now something else that I see people tend to do is they tend to hold, I'm gonna put my hand underneath here. They tend to hold in an area like this, where they've got this kind of cockeyed thing going on, rather than actually holding the hoof. The other part is if the horse ever fusses, if you take your hand and turn it around the toe and you create a little bit more leverage in here, you can adjust whatever you need to than if you're curled in and you kind of let the hoof go floppy, like the bottom of the hoof going back down towards the ground, the horse tends to lean on you. But if you cup the hoof, especially as you're using the other hand to clean it out, or if you have to give the horse a minute, you can hold right here and the horse can have some elasticity without snapping the foot away. And then again, not just dropping the foot out of your, or letting go with your hand abruptly. Just some things to think about.